Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have The Old Mill. This is a classic silly symphony short. It is from 1937. It's 9 minutes long, and not a word is spoken. If there is ever a animated short from the original old school Disney that has inspired the Pixar shorts, it's this one. I'm pretty sure, because all we get in this is, and I'm not saying this is a bad thing, but what we get in this is an old mill surrounded by creatures living their lives in the night. There's birds who've laid eggs, and a bird comes by, feeds the other, who's protecting the eggs. Frogs croaking in the ponds, on the lily pads, crickets and spiders and just all sorts of other animals. An owl hooting in the darkness, and you just get to see their sounds sort of mixed together. I don't know if it's actual real sounds they used or not. They sound more cartoonish, but it could be. It could be. I don't know. But you see a lot of these things. It sort of builds up with a kind of an ethereal chorus kind of thing going through in the background, and while that's happening, a storm begins to rumble in the distance and grow slowly, and the wind starts whipping up, and suddenly the old mill is kind of forced back to life, and that kind of puts some of the creatures in danger, because that thing hasn't moved in a while. They've kind of made their home in a way, and it threatens to either fall apart or create more dangers. The winds start pulling it apart. I know I've told you pretty much the entire thing, but what I tell you here is certainly not going to do justice to what it is. I'd say this in all the shorts that reach back into this long, not forgotten and not lost history, but this long ago history of Disney. We don't see Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, or Goofy, or anything else in this. But I encourage you to look back on all these classic animated shorts. I'm doing it slowly as they get picked for me randomly. But it's the kind of thing that I suggest everybody try that, because we wouldn't have Disney Plus. We wouldn't have Disneyland. We wouldn't have any of the films you enjoy now or have enjoyed growing up, if not for shorts like this. For Mickey and Minnie and Goofy, Donald, Pluto, all those, yes. But these silly symphonies gave people an eye into what is possible with animation. It seems primitive now. It's still gorgeous. Fully painted backgrounds and hand-drawn animated characters and everything else. That's no small thing in an era that's nearly 100 years old. We're 85 years old. This is 85 years old. So yeah, I suggest giving it a shot on that merit alone. And yeah, it's not going to give you any more insight into the psyche of Mickey Mouse or anything. It's not going to make you laugh, and it's just something that, honestly, put it on. If you have big speakers on your stereo, just let it fill the room. Let the music and the sounds of the creatures fill the room. If you have one of those big home theater type situations, it could be interesting. And it only lasts 9 minutes, so if you feel like you're suffering through it, you know what? It's a small time to suffer. Because I realize some people these days need the type of always need, if something's on a television or something, it has to be engaging, just like in your face constantly. It's not a Marvel or a Star Wars or a Pixar thing. It's just good old classic animation, and the music of the wild that accompanies it. So give it a shot. Let's pick tomorrow's episode.
49.
49. All the way down to 49. Oh, hey! You know what? This is a brand new series, I believe. And I was planning on watching this, but I'm glad I waited because, well, here we are. I think this was just added a few days or weeks ago, but I knew it was coming. Well, it had to have premiered in June, first episode at least. It's a series. I, I don't know if they're full episodes or if they're short episodes. We'll find out. But we're going to be watching Baymax. And I say Baymax because it has an exclamation point at the end. Baymax. And that's from the Big Hero 6 series. The big, poofy, white robot balloon guy. So, yeah. Baymax on the next Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that.